one of the series, and we are in top 8 of this tournament now, and we are actually going to be doing a best of 7 between Lucha Jim and the Real Zero tonight, and that's going to be our match of the night. Of course, I am Aquas, and I'll be co-commentated tonight by Coolio MZX.
Yes, indeed, and it should be a good one. We got Zero here at 8th seeded and Lucha Jim at 11th. Pretty close seeds, so I'm sure it's going to make for one heck of a slobber knocker here tonight.
Yeah, it should be close. I mean, Lucha has actually been in the tournament a little bit longer than Real Zero has, but Real Zero is in fact the brother of J-Pop for Life, and they have been kind of working together, to up their skills. And I've seen Zero coming up here, and he's been getting that early manip. It's pretty crazy. So Lucha will not be doing that manip, so we'll have to see how this shakes out.
Yeah, I mean, it really like the orb manip really can make or break a run, but also there's something to be said about just pure luck. I mean, sometimes you trip up the manip and the other person just gets the first or second orb, first or second drop orb. So we're gonna see how this rolls out.
Yeah, I'm assuming Zero's gonna be doing the updated manip, and I was actually learning it myself, and it's a little trickier. It's a little easier to mess up. So yeah, it could really go either way. I'm gonna count these guys down.
Sounds great. Let's do it. So our runners have been giving the signal. In a few moments, we should see the start of Game 1 here at the Super Smash TV 9th Annual Tournament on GG Speedruns. Let's get this going.
Yep, we're kicking off. So good stuff. Good stuff.
Couple seconds split here. We're going to get that synced up for everyone and get this underway with Arena 1.
If I'm not mistaken, Lucha is playing on real hardware now, whereas
Oh,
Zero going to
nice.
be on emulator. So Lucha will have a very slight advantage with like input lag, but
Yeah, sure
doesn't
enough.
really matter too much overall.
Yeah, like honestly, both J-Pop and Zero are some of the highest ranked emulator runners at this point.
Yeah,
Looks like Zero probably has gotten them a nip down. We'll have to see how the first collect power-ups room goes, and we'll see how long it takes for Lucha to catch up here.
yeah. You can tell the manip's going right with the updated one because the Razor Shield like fly to the left. We'll point it out later, but yeah, that's like the last sign that you got it right. And of course, he did get it right. He gets that orb on the bottom, and Lucha they're not bad with some power ups, some Razor and Spreader, and then Rocket. So he's gonna hold his own on his side.
Indeed, I mean, if you're not going to get an orb right away, if at least you can get something, you can get your razor shields, your rockets, and all that. But that's going to be 118 for Zero, 120 for Lucha. Pretty good times on both sides, but Zero's got the whole shot here.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of drops, that you're gonna go through in the Eat My Shrapnel room. So usually you do pick up an orb, but sometimes the game is cruel, and that sometimes twice in a row. Hopefully that doesn't happen to these guys, but yeah, he's just riding those rockets, and Zero's doing fine on his end.
Indeed. And
Sometimes the
both
game is cruel.
both of them with their foot soldiers all done. Just got to get rid of these 18 shrapnels. As a reminder, only 4 of them can be on the floor at once. It's going to be about the same as it was before, about a 2-second
Oh,
split on Zero's advantage.
Lucha picked up an orb, I think, last drop in the previous room or the first
Ooh.
drop in the next room. So hey, here we go. It's even Steven.
Yeah, I think the last drop was a razor shield, which you definitely don't want to have as a last drop and try to leave with that for the next room.
Yeah,
But
that's what it looked like,
I
but
mean,
he
there's
must
the
have
orb
gotten it
though.
right. I think he got it on the feet in the next room. So here we go.
A little risky to get orbs on the feet, but if it's going to happen right at the beginning of a room, there you go. So
Zero,
far,
yeah.
everyone keeping a good solid center. Lucha Jim going for that rocket just at the end. It's gonna be what was it, 251 for Zero going into the secret room against a 258. So he did gain some time there.
I thought they were, yeah, closer to even there. Wow, okay. Maybe missed that at the shrapnel room a little bit. But talk
Uh,
product placement with Chipotle, Chipotle, Chipotle.
Chipotle. Anyway, here we have Zero starting the room with spreaders. Oh, just barely keeping that orb. Rockets on Lucha Jim's side is gonna be able to get rid of those wall gunners right away. But here is a razor shield for Zeros. Is gonna be able to keep that center a lot closer. Both of them have their wall gunners down now, so it's just a matter of keeping the center and staying alive.
Man, that was spicy on both sides at the beginning, but yeah, both doing
Oh,
it.
for
So
sure.
this is great. Love to see this. Lucha narrowly dodging a shrapnel, but there goes his
Oh,
orb. But he's kind of close to the end, but Zero was maintaining his lead. He's into the Mutoid room at 401. What a good time.
indeed. That's not record time, but you're not looking for record time here. You're looking for good, consistent times. This is going to be 401 against 412. So definitely at Zero's advantage, where he does not get the ball buster. Got pretty close, but not quite.
Yeah, it flew away there, indicating it didn't work out. And he got an empty drop at the beginning, so that's nothing for Zero so far, except the gunner's gone. Lucha's got the gunner's gone already, so, well, Zero's got those lobbers, so he's in the lead. Well, Lucha's got his lone lobber now, and the spreader, but
Oh, there we go.
not quite the
Not
best place.
Yeah, not going for the death spreader there, but gonna try to do some manuals. Not quite getting a whole lot of shots, so switching to the lobber right away. Meanwhile, Zero has one arm off so far. Here comes the second arm off. About a 1-form lead on Zero's side.
Oh, this could go either way or now. They're both like getting equivocal drops here. Nice. Both go or oh yeah, Zero ahead. Lucha going for the big spreader from across the
Oh, there it
screen. Flips
is.
it.
Just barely gets it and is going to just take the lead with that.
That
Oh,
definitely.
actually, no, it is
It's
dead
so close.
even. Look at that.
Lucha up maybe like 5 lobber hits or so. Of getting cornered, and he's trying to get some more lobbers. He needs to not die with these lobbers to stay in this. Zero doing his fine as well. Both going to the final form. Lucha
This is
with
going to
the
come down to
lobbers.
quality of drops. And yeah, the lobber is
Okay.
going to be a better drop for the final form.
Zero can close us out with these lobbers, but Lucha's got an empty drop on his end. Are these grenades enough? Holy crap, the grenades
Oh,
were enough!
look at that. Out
Oh,
of nowhere, just Lucha gets the better weapons and gets game one.
the grenades weren't enough. That was done for Lucha, but he got those first few lobbers, and wow, that was it. That was so well played. Holy crap!
Yeah, I mean, it's
Ooh,
it is partly the luck of the draw, but also like if you can play those weapons just right, that's gonna make all of the difference in the end.
he was like on the sides of Mutoid there, doing those lobbers. Always kind of dangerous because Mutoid got that laser range on the side pretty easily to catch you. But oh wow, Zero with the little golf clap on his end, and something or another going on.
Yeah, that was one heck of a game one, and if this is what we're in for this match, you're not gonna want to miss the rest of these games here.
Yeah, both played exceptional, and just yeah, down to the last freaking thing there. That was sick.
All right, well, let's get ourselves set up for game number two. Our players, of course, setting up the Razor Shield manipulation, which is accomplished by letting the demo start and immediately closing out of it, which will set the random seed to a specific value that will result in the Razor Shield dropping very first off from the get-go, and also sets up for the orb manipulation. Our players have been counted down. We're on for game number two in a scant few moments.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this is gonna be a great best of 7 if it's that, yeah, like you say, that close. Wow. Um,
Absolutely. I wanna see where this goes.
yeah, both kind of have stuff to prove here. I mean, Lucha's always been kind of a little like sketchy here and there. Meanwhile, like Zero's been kind of just building up his skills since he first entered with like J-pop from I think was it 2 years or last year? I lose track of the
Um,
time, but
so Zero was the seventh annual, and J-pop was the eighth.
oh, okay, okay.
They
Wow,
yeah,
really?
because J-pop had some life stuff going on. He wanted to join for the seventh, but couldn't.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Good to know. I wasn't
But
paying attention a lot there, but I'm assuming Zero's got the manip again. It's not
yeah, looks
super
like
crazy hard to do, which is nice. It's the updated manip gets you out at 39 seconds, and
there
the
it
better
is.
thing about it is you get to shoot the bottom of the screen as part of the manip in the next room, and then the orb just appears on your feet. Like that was not the case
Oh,
of
but there's the
the
orb
old
for
manip.
Lucha though.
Nice. We got
So
a
this is
game.
gonna
We
be
got a game.
yeah, this is gonna be even from the start. Sometimes it is just the luck of the draw. But Zero is going to be out first here at a 118, and Lucha coming up at a 122, looks like.
Okay. Zero with the Rockets got the control of the shrapnel room. Meanwhile, Lucha as well, taking out the first one and keeping the orb, so it should all be good. 18 shrapnels, don't want 4 on the screen. And then just hopefully you get a rocket near the end of the room or something powerful. You can get the last shrapnel killed
Oh, goodness
quickly.
knows, there's a rocket there for Lucha, and he is
You'll
going
probably
to
ride
grab
that.
that. Is
He's
Zero going to get anything before the end of the room here? Looks like a no.
dude for Lucha. That can come in handy if you're going crazy with the deaths on Mutoid later. To avoid that
I
game
think
over.
the gap closed a little bit. I think that's only 2 seconds now, actually.
Nice. Lucha with the Razor Shield in the corner. Definitely going to want to grab that. Because this is a kind of a long room. A lot of guys to kill.
They do get longer and longer as the arena progresses here, but now both of them with a razor shield going to be able to just keep the middle nice and clean, get those firing lanes up. And there's a rocket for Lucha.
Foot for Zero. He's going to grab that just to get the next drop coming in. And he
Oh,
get
but
his own
rocket.
rockets. Wow.
Yeah, rockets for Zero. Rockets on have hit both sides now. And that's going to be a
Ooh.
full card bingo for Lucha, so that's going to be a 1 second difference going into Secret Room.
Product placement with the homemade avocado lime sauce. You get some avocado, you get some lime, sour cream, mix it together, and some salt, and you got a great topping for your tacos. Avocado lime
Indeed.
sauce by Aquas.
By Aqua. You're making the products now, are you?
Yeah, so Lucha's got that spreader here and holding the hordes back. Zero not getting anything, but he gets the 2 gunners. That's pretty
Yeah,
awesome.
he
Did he
did.
have
He did
something?
start
Wow.
off with a part of a clip of
Oh,
rockets,
oh,
so
that
was
explains it.
able
That
to.
explains it.
Yeah, I was able to get those gunners down real quick. But right now, it's just a matter of hoping you get something to really take you in the lead. Right now, not a whole lot going on either side. So
Yep, got to hold their own here and make do nuke. Like usually good for this room because the enemies do flood, but Lucha's not going to take it. He's like, nah, my kill count's good enough.
yeah, you want to be careful about taking the nuke because that can result in a time penalty if you do it wrong. And that was going to be a 4-7 against the 4-10 going up against Mutoid Man orbs on both sides. So opportunities for ball busters for both of our players.
This could go either way. Nice rockets from Zero. Not bad with the orb. You know, you get that clip emptied out, and for the next one,
Oh,
oh,
there's
there
a
was a
spreader.
spider
Is
there
he going
for
to go
Zero.
for it?
He
No.
he could have went for that if he would have
He,
identified that.
yeah, it would have been risky because
Mutoid, yeah,
Mutoid did roll over it, but
yeah, you're
would
right. He did.
it would like he would have been off of that by the time that Zero got to it. So that would have been rolling the
Probably a good
dice.
call. Yeah, probably a good call. It looked like he did cover it up. So otherwise, they're. Oh wow, Zero's got both arms off.
Oh,
Wow.
but there's a spreader opportunity for Lucha. Is he gonna take it? He is gonna sit on that, actually. Gonna go for some manual, but gets rolled over.
Not great, not great. Let me get a
Right, I
little bit.
have to remember
Ooh.
Lucha is a player 2 player, so I have to look for drops on the right side rather than the left. But there's some spreaders for Zero. Does get rolled. Oh,
Ooh.
but there's a player 2 spreader for Lucha. Is that
That's
might be able to
that's
take
pretty
it
nice.
over here.
Yeah, that might catch him up, but Zero did get some good manual spreaders in there. He's just waiting for the next drop. But wow. Okay, okay, okay.
Oh,
Looks like you
that
made. Oh
now this
no,
is
Zero
a
got ran
much
over to an empty
closer
drop.
race. Now think Lucha is just bare. Oh my
Ooh,
goodness, look at this. This is gonna be a
K2
big
for the
opportunity
win.
for
Let's go.
transfer damage.
Yeah, I mean, there's the transfer. Doesn't have another power up, but it's the spreader enough. The spreader is enough.
The spreader was enough. Wow, that
Holy.
is. I'm not sure if that is enough of a save for it to call that an immaculate spreader, but that's pretty darn close. That's gonna be game two, Lucha G.
Wow. Lucky, lucky for Lucha, and wow, this is wow. I mean, you got it, and then yeah, it took another sub six or six or six time, close to sub six.
It's a good time. Let's put it that way.
Yeah,
It's
6-0. You know.
yeah, close to the 6 minute mark. Yeah, that's gonna beat like 80% of games here. And meanwhile, Zero here out. It's gonna be about a 642.
Yeah, I kind of got a little rough there because he was doing having a good fight, but then just really didn't get much. You know, I didn't get that same spreader and stuff, but he was doing pretty good.
He was
Ugh.
doing good, but it's like I like to say, arena play is 70% skill, Mutoid Man is 70% luck.
Crazy. Lucha on fire right now.
No kidding. And this is an elimination match, so players here have everything to lose for this. And I know, at least personally, I would like Zero to survive long enough that we can get bro versus bro, but for keeps.
Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like we said earlier, we are in top eight, but it still mean, but that doesn't mean we don't have a lot of games. We still got quite a number of games left in this tournament because we got to sort out losers bracket, which is still like multiple matches away from sorting that out. Anyway, I'm gonna count these guys in.
Yeah, so right now on the docket for I believe tomorrow we have Aquas versus Prince Leaf. No, that's no, tomorrow we have J-pop. No, I need to look this up before I say anything. We'll look this up after game number 3. Have
Well,
to
I
get some actual information for y'all.
yeah, I'm going against Prince Leaf tomorrow night. Yeah, for sure.
There we go. That's what it is. And then Brysolf is going to be playing Prince Leaf on Friday, and I believe they're discussing a specific time for it, if I'm not mistaken. But
That's
here we go with game number 3.
oh, correction again. That's Brysol versus Tetsuo on
Man, I'm good
Friday.
at this.
It's okay. It's all right. But yeah, they're still determining the time on the Brysol versus Tetsuo match for Friday. So that we got just match to match to match this week, every day. And then we'll see if we get anything going on the weekend.
Looks like it's a good one for Zero, so we'll see how that goes. I think Lucha is going to be. No, it's going to be about the same. It's going to be about 40 seconds on both sides, but Zero's going to have that advantage, I'm pretty sure.
Zero
Although
nailing
that,
that updated manip. Very nice.
yeah, I mean,
Three for three.
it's been helping out a lot, but if this match is anything to go by, it's definitely not the be all end all of who wins.
Yeah, like the manip's not gonna win you the game, right? So it's early on, but it can if the other guy doesn't get an orb.
Oh, for sure.
Like
And so
that's
far,
the difference. And but yeah, Lucha's been okay. Yeah,
been okay so far, but
not this one.
dragging behind a little bit for this one is going to be out at a 125. It was about a 120 here for Zero.
Yeah, not too bad with no orb drop for Lucha, but yeah, 6 seconds behind.
I'm going to have to start fishing for some drops here. Invulnerability, not too bad for Eat My Shrapnel, because that just allows you to run into the... Oh, there's the orb. But yeah,
Nice. Lucha
running into the
getting that orb again.
shrapnels is better than nothing, but you definitely want to see that orb as soon as possible. So it's just got to be a matter of cleaning up here. It's going to be 2 minutes for Zero, and Lucha Gym shouldn't be far behind.
This has kind of been how these matches have been going. Zero been kind of keeping lead over Lucha for a good portion of it, but Mutoid gonna Mutoid.
Yeah, no kidding. That's the key for Lucha. Right up by the door and still gets it. Could have just left that one, but strategize how you strategize. But here's some rockets. Zero getting a couple of spreaders, getting that one, and rockets some more here for Lucha Gem.
Lucha on fire with these drops. He can't be stopped right now. More
Oh,
rockets.
more rockets! Look at that.
Zero just getting the average of the bad RNG with the key on screen.
Yeah, when you get a dead drop like that, it's do you want to go for it and force the next drop, or do you want to just let that one ride and see what happens? And we are dead even here going into the secret room.
Wow. Yeah, Lucha caught up with those 2 rocket drops. So he made up that whatever it was.
Now
the 4 seconds.
I'm just wondering what Zero is singing there, because he was clearly singing for a second there. Just bobbing along. Look at him. Just trying to keep loose and limber and try not to stress about the fact that his tournament life is on the line here.
Well, we do have a best of 7, so not this match yet.
I mean, yeah, but still, you don't want to.
Yeah.
You don't want to fall too far behind.
Yeah, Lucha got those rockets at the beginning of the room, so he sorted that out. And Zero got a Razor Shield, so I guess he's doing okay.
Yeah, both of them have the wall gunners down.
It's always nice to have that taken care of, because, yeah, even having one alive, it's going to make complications when those swarmers swarm in as they do.
Absolutely. It's going to be a 403 for Lucha Gym, so he's going to be first for the first time here in Mutoid Man against a 412.
Super good rocket usage from Zero at the end of the room there.
Absolutely. And it's got to be a no ball buster for Lucha Gym. Let's see if Zero can get his off.
Both opening lobbers. Seeing this equal drops again.
Let's see if we can unequalize it with a successful ball buster on Zero's side.
There it is. They're just a second or two apart at this point.
Yeah, it's going to come down to the quality of drops and how well they can use it. There's a spreader for Zero, so that's going to be an opportunity for him.
Gets it, going into the corner, getting that ×9 damage. Gonna back off a little bit, get the rest of the clip, and then get a few more manuals, perhaps, into those grenades. Not bad. Lucha popping his rib cage, and got Glitchtoid.
Glitchtoid on Zero's side, but that doesn't mean anything for who's in the lead, because right now they are real close.
Yeah, still actually even now Zero ahead with the head popped off.
Not far behind with Lucha Gym, so it's going to come down to some good drops, and there's some good lobbers for Zero here against some grenades. Grenades not too bad, but the lobbers are going to trump that pretty quickly.
Just go for the spreader. He identified.
Oh, look at that.
Wow, that's going to
be. Is he going to be able to take this one again? Look at this.
And he's got a lobber lined up, just needs to not die, and then close this out. Zero trying to finish it out, but he just doesn't have that damage like the transfer. Lucha's going crazy.
Oh,
man, shafted, man.
Yeah, this I mean, this is already match point for Lucha Gym, and like all of these have just been absurd. Like just getting so close, it's neck and neck, and then all of a sudden Lucha Gym gets a spreader and just finishes it off. And this is, I believe, our first sub-7 of this match. So Zero absolutely has to win, has to get this reverse reverse sweep here if he wants to stay in the tournament.
I mean, Zero could turn this around if he just has the same. It's just the opposite thing happens. Like he wins despite these small margins and gets the spreaders and just makes it happen. But right now, Lucha's just he is just getting what he needs and doing what he needs to do. Get this done.
And Zero just trying to psych himself up here. I don't know. I don't know what's going on over on his side, but he is just trying to laugh this off and hopefully get this game 4 under his belt and try to dig in here and try to at least prevent a shutout and if not just run the next 4 games.
Man, yeah, just Lucha just barely winning these matches, and wow, just that P2 switch must be paying off.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, ultimately, like if you look at the distribution chart, the drops are going to be about the same on both sides, and in fact, like the number of drops from the left half to the right half are about the same, but they skew a little bit to the left.
They
Um,
do, just barely, yeah, which is interesting.
yeah, but sometimes you play a player one, you see those player two spreaders, and you're like, man, I wish I was on that side. And you get the occasional players that just take that into their hands, and sometimes it pays off. And so far, it's definitely paid off for Lucha Gem.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't think the fact that the drop map is skewed really makes a difference because the game's so random. Because it is
No,
a
good
slightly
point.
small thing, but yeah, when it comes to a game as random as this, that might be one thing to consider.
Yeah, but both of these players are just playing their hearts out, doing their very best. Got the first drop orb for Zero and some early rockets for Lucha Gym. Pretty even way to start. We'll have to see though how quickly Lucha Gym can get an orb.
Yeah, 4 for 4 on that Manip, and
There it
then
is though.
Lucha again. The game is just giving him what he needs,
So
even though it's
one
not
eight
guaranteed with no Manip.
118 playing a 120 here.
Crazy.
Not a whole lot of dropping so far. Both of them with the orbs still able to keep control of their sides. Lucia Jim losing control there for a second, but should be able to keep this pretty stable. Zero already on, already done with the foot soldiers, and with most of a clip of rockets that he's going to be able to take into Total Carnage here. So about the same lead going into Total Carnage.
Yeah, I think Zero's just been holding on to that Manip momentum, usually that keeping him in the lead. Oh, Lucha getting a little
Ooh,
overwhelmed, but Spreader saves the day.
getting some dancing in, but still keeps that orb. I got some grenades and then some spreaders, grenades on Zero's side, followed by a nuke that he will take. That's going to cost him a couple of seconds, but if he can keep control just a little better, could still see a lead on Zero's side, but we'll have to see how it plays out.
Yeah, how's it gonna play out? Generally, both are doing fine here. Lucha's gonna end the room. They're both gonna end the room pretty soon. Oh, Zero
Yeah,
ending it sooner.
still going to be a lead for Zero, but not much. It's going to be 259. Very good time against a 303 going into the secret room.
Taco Bell, product placement, Taco Bell, blah blah blah.
The meme will live on forever. We can't escape it. Starting up with tank trouble. We'll see how this. Oh, rockets on the feet for
Nice.
Zero. rockets just to the
Wow.
north for Lucha, so oh, but he
Oh,
loses his orb.
he was, like, trying to get that gunner, with the rockets up there, but, yeah, there's some guys came out, took Lucha's orb. This could be Zero's chance to turn the tides.
Yeah, gotta be real careful playing the doors here, 'cause, you never know when those foot soldiers are gonna come out and just ruin your day.
Lucha kinda getting bailed out right now. Oh,
Yeah.
no, the tank runs him over as he was going for the rockets.
Oh,
He's
that's
still
why they
getting
call it
bailed out.
tank trouble.
Yes. That was troublesome for sure, oof. Getting more rockets, like, Lucha's just the drops, like, man, the game is just giving him just the stuff.
And Lucha Jim does get the orb at the very end of the room. At least gives him a chance for a ball buster, but it's going to be about a 13-second or so difference. And look
Ooh,
at that spreader.
here we
Zero's going
go.
to give up the ball buster for that spreader chance.
Mutoid saw those last 3 victories, and he's like, "Alright, here's a
Oh,
spreader for you in the beginning."
Lucha Jim, however, tripping on the mine, so he's going to have to wait for the next drop, which is a lobber.
Okay, and some more lobbers for Lucha, lobbers for, Zero if he can get him. Zero, 2 forms ahead here. Ooh, he's gonna ride those lobbers, try to hit that brown spot, but Lucha actually taking a death for
3-1
that
spreader
spreader. He's
here.
gonna get it.
Is he going to get it?
The
He is going to
love
get it
spreader.
just barely. Look at that.
If okay, no invulnerability drop, otherwise that would have been
But
nice.
there's a spreader for Zero. Is he going to be able to get that?
Getting kind of
Might be
blocked
able-
there.
He gets the
Oh!
Oh, no.
Mutoid going to Mutoid.
So this is gonna
Ah,
be the opportunity for Lucha Jim to make this a shutout, probably.
oh my god.
Unless Zero gets the spreader
Mutoid.
real quick. He takes the Telio death and gets the spreader. Look at that.
Okay, okay, that's he needs that because Lucha's on final form.
Yes, final
Get
form.
those
Zero
manuals. He
is
needs something
not
here.
quite getting to final form yet. And is not gonna get there. Is gonna take a death.
Oh, Lucha's
Didn't
got the
get the
rockets.
spreader.
He's getting more rockets. Oh my god, Lucha just went crazy in this match. And he's gonna take it.
Wow, look at that.
Oh
Just
my, this is
Lucha
what
with
a heartbreaker for Zero. Lucha went
yeah.
crazy.
Lucha with just all of the spreader luck for Mutoid. Like, look at
Yeah, he
my
really did
goodness.
get that luck. All matches.
Every single game just getting all of the opportunity, like spreaders of opportunity here. Wow, that is a heartbreaker. I'm gonna be real to TheRealZ3ro, who is going to be leaving this tournament for this year, but I'm sure he is going to be back for the 10th one. Great player to have around, and hopefully we will get to hear his voice alongside mine on Friday.